Hey, what's up, Restoration Nation? This is Pastor Steve Harris coming to you live from my garage. My daughter's car is behind me here, and it's kind of a semi-beautiful day today. And, oh, hi, honey.
Hello
my
there.
darling wife is going to join me.
Do you mind if I come sit down?
I think you can.
Hey there.
There you go. My darling wife, Anna Marie.
How are you?
So now I'm thrown off.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. We have had some weather that's been kind of weird lately, where there's been a lot of wind, a lot of humidity, and we're entering into hurricane season. And today I just want to talk to you briefly about something that hopefully will encourage you. And it's talking about the storms of life. And I'm sure you've heard that saying many times, the storms of life, the storms of life.
Yeah.
There are times where when you're on a boat, the times that the waters are very still and they're very calm, which happened to me years ago when I went to Israel and I was on the Sea of Galilee. But then there's a time where, Jesus had the disciples in this little boat and the waves were coming and they screamed, "Lord, save us," and he was right in the boat with them. And we know this, don't we, honey, from just our marriage, from the church, from all the things we've been through, all the things we're still going through.
Yes.
Boy.
Of course.
And, it just doesn't seem like it ends sometimes. But if you can hear that breeze,
It's gorgeous.
that breeze is coming. Tonight is supposed to be when we're supposed to get really socked with some more rain. We got a lot of rain yesterday and even the day before. In your life, when you go through the storms, when you go through the rocky roads and you think that these storms just aren't going to stop, how do you handle them? Have you honestly taken a step back, just had a cup of coffee and just thought about your life for a minute? How are you handling it? Are you having a meltdown? I've been there, done that.
Yes, I have too.
If maybe one day I'll coin a burger called the Meltdown Patty, and it'll have melted cheese on it, and we'll put Pastor Steve on the top of it. My wife knows all too well because
Meltdown.
the minute something happens, it's it's like boom, it blows you out of the water.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you that there's something called spiritual warfare we were dealing with yesterday at the church.
Yeah.
But when you go through life, think about how you're handling it. Think about the mechanisms that you have. Mm-hmm. Are you seeking God first? Maybe you don't even know Him. All you gotta do is cry out to Him.
Right.
Secondly, are you spending time with Him? Are you praying? Are you reading? Are you spending quiet time to feel a breeze like right now and just go, okay, I know there's a whole bunch swirling around me, but I'm still alive. Mm-hmm. And when we put the perspectives together and really think about it, I say this to a lot of people. I heard this a long time ago for a small group. There was a guy named Pastor Kerry Shook. And he said, if you had 1 month to live, how would you live it? It changes your whole perspective. Right now, as we tape this, my brother-in-law, Anna Marie's brother Randy, is hanging on by a thread. He's a year older than me, and he's got cancer.
Yeah.
And there are others I know that have it.
It's bad.
And it's really bad. And he's basically knocking on heaven's door right now. And so, how do you handle that from the people that are left behind? The people that are just, left here to deal with it, or the problems that you may have in life. Again, I want to encourage you, get into church. And it doesn't have to be Restoration House. You could be anywhere. Maybe you follow us online, whatever. But the bottom line is you need to get around people who are going to help you and encourage you.
Yes.
You can't do this alone. Many people commit suicide because they feel like they're alone. They may have so many so-called friends, but they really don't.
There's a small scripture that says, "Cast your cares on Him because He cares for us." Right. So
I can't take her seriously when she looks that good.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
So in that casting our cares, what does that actually mean? It means to just take whatever you're feeling that's weighing down on your shoulders, take that off in a spiritual sense, and just take it off and just give it a heave, and know that you don't have to carry that. Know that you weren't designed to carry that kind of weight on there, whether it's worry or fear or depression or whatever kind of, however you may be feeling, whatever's going on right now in your life. Life's tough, right, honey? It's not easy. I always say it's not easy.
This was my devotional.
But it's simple with God,
Now it's
hey,
become,
you have
now
me
it's
here.
become,
I have to say something.
now it's become raw with Anna
Stop it.
Marie and hubby. Anyway, she speaks truth,
I'm
guys.
not allowed to speak? Okay.
She speaks total truth. And just to kind of end it on that, it's a great point, honey. It's
we weren't designed to hold those weights, honey.
no.
It'll just like bring us down every time and keep us down.
So just so you think
that
we're just giving you advice, if you ever come talk to us, or maybe put your put something in the comments about what you're going through right now, we have plenty to share with you even now that we're going through.
Yeah.
We didn't just survive this and go, oh, let's tell everybody about it. No, we're still going through it. There's still days where I get up and I'm just like, I feel like a brick hit me in the head.
Yeah, because you might be saying, wow, that's easier said than done.
Yeah, but it's not.
But no, we're still going through, right? Like you said.
Yep.
Like you said.
But
the key is, look at that, all right?
No, it's okay,
so, but the key is, like he was going to say, at the end of the day, where are we placing our trust? Where are we putting our eyes? We're putting them on Jesus, because there's a place in the Bible that says we can walk on water. We can walk on water, right?
I might be a little too heavy for that, but anyway.
If we keep our eyes on Jesus, that is.
So true. All right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to wrap it up. I have to film the grind, and that's a whole nother episode. But do me a favor. In the comments of this video, if you don't mind, put what you're going through. What is your storm?
Yeah.
Let me know. And I want to help you through it. We can go through that storm together. And don't forget to give a big thumbs up for the video.
Yeah.
And subscribe to our channel, Restoration House Media Network. We are at this time about 91 subscribers and counting, and we're kicking butt, and we want to get the word out. So this is really important.
And I thank you for having me today.
Oh,
How cool is
how
that?
could I not? Look, what a face only a hubby could love.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys.
Wow.
I'll see ya.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?